if you operate a business in Hungary, how can customers pay, has more than one answer. Cards and mobile wallets remain the familiar front end. Hungary also has a domestic instant transfer system, plus qvik, a bank app payment method built on that system. For euro payments, the relevant layer is SEPA, and behind all four is a wider European push for more control over payment infrastructure. Here is a practical map. First, cards. In 2024, electronic payments represented 42% of all payment transactions in Hungary, with more than 2.5 billion electronic payments. Card purchases were close to 2 billion, up around 10%, while foreign online card payments grew by roughly 25%. For most international customers, cards and mobile wallets therefore remain the broadest access option. The second layer is Hungary's instant payment system, operated through GIRO and launched on the 2nd of March 2020. Eligible electronic domestic transfers in Hungarian-forint up to 20 million Hungarian-forint run around the clock and are normally completed within 5 seconds. A sender can also use a registered secondary identifier, such as a phone number, email address, or tax identifier, instead of the account number. The important boundary is simple. This is a domestic Hungarian-forint bank transfer rail. It is not a card scheme, and it is not the same thing as an instant euro transfer. The third layer is qvik, introduced in September 2024. Think of qvik as a payment experience built on the instant transfer rail. A merchant starts the payment using a quick QR code, near-field communication, a secure link, or a payment request. The customer's existing Hungarian banking app opens, shows the merchant an amount, and asks for approval. The approved payment then moves as an instant transfer in Hungarian-forint. Consumers normally do not need a separate qvik app or registration, but their bank app must support the service and be up to date. Never approve a payment from an unknown QR code or link, and never enter banking credentials outside the familiar bank app. This is where international businesses must be precise. To pay with qvik, the payer generally needs a Hungarian-forint account at a Hungarian bank and that bank's mobile app. A foreign card or foreign IBAN alone does not create quick access. So qvik can be useful for Hungarian residents and locally banked customers. But it does not replace cards for tourists or every cross-border buyer. Merchants can add qvik at a physical checkout, in e-commerce, inside an app, or through payment requests. The provider may be separate from the card acquirer. Compare the full commercial setup, including integration, refunds, disputes. Accounting and cash register processes. Do not assume the lowest headline fee means the lowest total cost. Adoption is real, but still early. More than 1 million quick payment requests were fulfilled in 2024, and QR-based quick payments exceeded 400,000 by the end of April 2025. Awareness had reached about 1/3 of the population, while the merchant network still needed expansion. That makes qvik an emerging domestic option, not the dominant rail. Strategically, it also supports resilience. Hungary can process more everyday payments through domestic bank infrastructure, while Europe is working to reduce excessive dependence on non-European payment providers. For euro transfers, SEPA is the relevant cross-border framework. Hungary is in the European Union, but outside the euro area. Under the European Union's Instant Payments Regulation, the main deadlines for providers outside the euro area are the 9th of January 2027 for receiving instant euro transfers and the 9th of July 2027 for sending them. Some institutions and Hungarian-forint account scenarios have later deadlines or derogations into 2028. So businesses should confirm readiness with their own provider. A digital euro is a separate potential future instrument. The legislation and the later European Central Bank issuance decision are still required. It is not live today. The practical answer is not one payment method for everything. Map Hungarian, forint and euro flows, resident and visitor needs. Test refunds and fraud controls, and keep a fallback provider. Hungary already has a domestic sovereignty building block in its instant payment system. And quick, the opportunity is to combine domestic resilience with cross-border reach. Follow WestBridge Consulting for practical Hungary business, banking and relocation explainers.